What's good, YT family? It's your brother ELI coming to you with a KVA video. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone's going well. Hope everybody's doing, what they need to do to survive out here in this hard world. Man, it's been a while since I spoke to you guys, man. Sorry for the lack of absence on the channel, man. I've been dealing with a bunch of personal things, man. So I had to a little bit take a break, but yeah, man, today we're going to talk about laughing at your pain and trying to find, a positive when you're in a dark place, man. I just was on the phone with one of a great guy, man, a great speaker, very, very good guy, man. Sinful to P, man. Shout out to Sinful to P. Very good guy, man. Check out his channel. If you're not, subscribe to his channel, man. He has some great content out there. Shout out to him. But man, bro, like this last month, man, has been like a very up and down roller coaster month for me, man. Like, I have to be honest, man. I've been really much in a funk, man, and I felt, like I was really in a very dark place, man. And I've never really been in that position, man, and I think a lot of it has to do with just this adjustment to just being in the military and really being away from home. And this is something that I really never thought before joining. I never thought that it would actually get this heavy, man, but in this last month, it's been very it's been different. You always have you have ups and downs. That just comes with life. But it was just something different about just the last few weeks that just I just couldn't handle. I just couldn't, every day it just felt like a very I was just bombarded with just negative thoughts, and and just my mind was just in a real bad place. And I contacted Sinful, man, and we had a real big conversation, a real good conversation, I would say. He's one of those guys, man. He's one of those men who can make you laugh at the things that that you trying to say that you're going through, man. I called him, and he just he asked a lot of great questions, a lot of great direct questions, and I was telling him my story and stuff like that, and and sometimes just talking to someone, or just trying to just really just letting things out, that in itself, was real rejuvenating for me. And then he listened for a while. He listened, and and he also given me a bunch of positive ways to look at things. He's like, so you what? How old are you? 26? I'm like, yeah, I'm 26. He's like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, so you in the military? Yeah, I'm in the military. I'm in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? He's like, and then I kind of, gave him a little bit of, my backstory as far as, building my YouTube, and, how fitness has became a big part of my life and stuff like that. And he's like, man, he's like, man, you got, he's like, what's the problem? He's like, man, you got it all. He's like, and one thing that he stuck out to me that he said, he was just like, man, you got the one thing in life that the richest man in the world can't buy, and that's your youth. And I was just like, well, a lot of things we take for granted, man. A lot of things we take for granted. And even me, man, I don't sit on here and promote as if I am perfect, or that I have everything figured out or anything like that, and even, as introverted as I am, that can really much be a negative, just being alone a lot and in your own thoughts, and not being able to actually, how would you say it, be objective about your situation, and really start to look at the real true good things, the small things that you take for granted. Just waking up in the morning. He just told me, he's like, man, every day I wake up, you know what I'm saying, I wake up and thank God for just one day, you know what I'm saying, just another day, because there's so many guys out there and women who just didn't wake up this morning. And we sometimes forget that. Even me, I sometimes forget that and take everything for granted and get so lost in, all the distractions, you know what I'm saying, your work, women, and, all this other shit, drama and social media. And I'm just like, man, like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got lost in the sauce, in a way. And and he just was like, man, he's like, man, it's no reason for you to have that spirit of depression in you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, you got everything that you need right now. You know what I'm saying? You got youth. You got, you should have joy right now. Just being alive. You should be joyful. And he just and I'm paraphrasing, but he just said a lot of things in a joking way and put a lot of things in perspective that it really it just recharged my energy, man. And it made me, not saying that like, my problems got fixed, or not saying for you that, just you speaking to one person is just going to help your situation. But sometimes it might take you being able to laugh at your own pain and really sit back and be like, man, that's what, like, nigga, you tripping on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because the reason why it's funny is because in the moment it was a real serious situation, right? It was a real serious problem. You were going through real serious emotional traumas. And a lot of times I'll be honest, I have yet really truly to address my emotional traumas, you know what I'm saying, that I've gone throughout my life for, a very long period of time. I've always been wearing a mask and not really being honest with who I am and what's going on with me. And I've gotten away with it, man. I've gotten away with it for 26 years of being able to act and being able to, conform and really not show my emotions and, kind of, be secretive about the shit that I was going through. And, you know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And, you know what I'm saying? Once, sooner or later, too much pressure will make the pipes burst. And this is why a lot of guys, we start to, reach to negative outlets, whether it be, food or, drugs or, pornography or, toxic relationships and things like that we're trying to use a way to heal our situations instead of just really addressing why it's hurting or why you're feeling this way, or and it takes someone to really ask you the questions. Like when he was asking me the questions, like, so why do you feel this way? Where did this mindset come from? Where did this lack of love in your heart come from? And you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to really, really think. And no one's ever really asked me that really question. And I've never asked myself that question. And you know what I'm saying? It really made me put things in perspective that, like, my life has been built upon a lot of lies and a lot of, things that I told myself that, I'm good. And in some cases you might be good. Sometimes, that's the thing about trauma, is it might not be every day. It might not be every day you're feeling like shit. You're feeling like, sometimes you might have a few days where you've completely forgotten about certain things that might bother you. But then it might be a situation that might occur, and now you right back into that when it first felt like, you initially got hurt, or initially that pain, it feels like, like you're right back in that mindset. And man, it's really imperative that, I and you as well, address those traumas, man, and really ask yourself, where does it come from? And then, once you address them, or once, you at least talk about them, you can learn to laugh about them, man. And it was just funny, man. It was a beautiful conversation, man. Shout out to Sinful the Pimp, man. That's the man right there, man. I really appreciate his conversation. Yeah, man, that was that, man. I definitely figured out, man, I have to start laughing at my pain, man, and really start seeing the good in my life, and being very appreciative that, you know, every day that the Almighty gives you is a gift. It's a present to be present. And I'm definitely thankful for that, man. So yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Hope you enjoyed the video. Holla at you guys later. Hope everything goes well. Peace.